we literally just make enough money to cover the programming to build this. This was about $200,000 worth of programming, 200 grand worth of programming to make this do what it's doing, okay? So extremely expensive, and it took about 4 months to fully complete this. But here's where it gets awesome for you. Check this out. When you log into your Morrison education account, once you get the Partner with Anthony program, okay, when you log in, there will be a new little thing up here. When you click on your name up here, you'll all of a sudden see this button that says PC links. Now, inside of the Partner with Anthony training, I walk you through how to put these links in here, okay? I'm skipping the line and showing you this so that you can see what you're going to do. You click on this PC links thing here, and then you'll click on the Partner with Anthony program because you have it. And check this out. You get to change your affiliate link for all of these programs. So like Clickfunnels right here, all you've got to do is put your Clickfunnels affiliate link into this box, and now you get 100% of the commissions that are made anytime your referral. So anytime you bring somebody into Partner with Anthony, when they click that Clickfunnels link, even though I'm the one teaching them, I'm the one telling them why they need it, I'm the one giving them the assets to make that work, you get all the credit. I don't get a single penny of it. I'm not splitting it. It's your affiliate link. It's 100% yours. Same thing with Build Redirects, the digital mastermind, the newsletter, Get Response, Aweber, Purchase Your, all of these different things. You get to plug your link in, which means you get to make all of the money from the program. So as people are going through this program here, okay, and there's other things like business resources that I tell people about, and I'm like, hey, if you'd rather use Aweber, go here. Well, you can be an affiliate of Aweber. All of a sudden, your affiliate link is going to show up here and not mine. What this is going to allow you to do, as we pull this back up, this is going to allow you to profit off of what we call training monetization. Okay? This is where we don't sell people for no reason. Okay? We only sell people, and the only reason we sell people is that we want them to get the things that they truly need. Okay? So what you're not going to see me doing in there inside of this program is hawking a bunch of shit. Okay? That will not happen. My goal is not to make you money in this program. My goal is to help people that you introduce to this program build a business and get to the same point that you guys are at, which is where you feel empowered, you feel like you've learned an awful lot, you feel like you're way ahead of the game, you're far past where you used to be, you're doing, you're not just talking about doing because, hey, look, you've got ClickFunnels and you're building pages. That's my goal. If the byproduct of that is that you make a lot of money, great, so be it. That's awesome, right? But that's not the initial goal, okay? I have to tell you this. I got to tell you guys this because this is very important. And I don't think I've shared this with you, but I think it's very important for you to know. When I started the Success Connection 4 years ago, my goal was simply to create a connection. That's the reason why I came up with the name Success Connection. My goal was to create a connection. I knew that if I created a connection with my students that was more than just me in an email or on a video, that I could build the type of relationship and the rapport with you that you would keep coming back, that you would come to me on Christmas and on Thanksgiving and on Valentine's Day and all these things when you're on anybody else's webinars on holidays. But if mine fall on a holiday, you know that we're so connected in what our goals are and what we're doing that you actually feel bad if you miss my webinar. How many of you have felt bad when you missed my webinar, right? I see lots and lots of people saying yes. So the same way I would feel if I were to actually ever miss one of these, which just simply doesn't happen. And so as a byproduct of trying my best, like at first I started teaching on the Success Connection and it was great, but people were learning a lot, but they weren't really doing a lot. And when I found ClickFunnels, it's a crazy story. And one day Russell's going to have me share this at a ClickFunnels event because Russell Brunson and I are friends from years ago. We worked on a few projects together. And when he was creating ClickFunnels, he gave me an affiliate link for a free trial of ClickFunnels that I absolutely never used. I was just like, man, this is just another software. You know, I'm not really going to mess with this. I'm not going to do it. I saved it in my email. Now I save all of my emails. I just migrated my email to another company because Rackspace would not give me a bigger email box. I don't delete anything, not even my trash. So I had this email and I said, man, what am I going to do? I was like, maybe I'll just get everybody to get Clickfunnels. And I remembered I had that free trial link. I didn't even know how to log into an affiliate account at Clickfunnels. I had no clue. I just remembered that link and I had this great idea and I was brainstorming. I was going through my notes and writing them down and boom, one day I got on the webinar and I said, guys, I built you an awesome funnel, just like the ones I'm building for myself. Here's this link for a free trial for Clickfunnels. Take it, run with it. Let's do this, right? Fast forward maybe a couple of months later, I get a phone call from them. Hey, we want you to come to our event, yada, yada, yada. By the way, we owe you like $100,000. And I'm like, huh? And they're like, yeah, you don't have your payment details on file. We can't pay you, but we owe you a lot of money. And I'm like, why the hell do you owe me? Like, why do you owe me money? You know, it never crossed my mind. I just got so many things going on that was like so far down the totem pole for me. And they said, yeah, well, you've sent a lot of people to Clickfunnels. I'm like, huh, okay, well, that's great. So I gave them my payment details. I'm like, I'll take the money, no problem. And over time, okay, as of this month, February 2019, okay, as of this month, I have made off of indirectly promoting Clickfunnels, okay, $1 million. I want you guys to think about that. $1 million promoting Clickfunnels. Now, is that my core business? No. You don't ever get an email from me that says, go sign up for Clickfunnels. All I have ever done is try to teach you and educate you. And in doing so, I have said, you need to have this because this is what I use. And how can I teach you to do this if you don't have the same thing I use? It's like if you're framing a house and one guy has a hammer and the other one has a saw. You can't do the same thing together, right? So I've just simply said, guys, you need to get what I have, right? It's just the way that it works. By not making my goal to make money, I have made $1 million helping you get to where you're at, helping you understand the mechanics of how things work, helping all of you write copy, build pages, do opt-in pages, do squeeze pages, do thank you pages. All of that stuff that you've never been able to do, you can now do because of this training. And so what I've done inside of this course is I've modeled it after the journey we've been on the Success Connection. All I do is teach. And if somebody wants to do it, if they want to do what I'm teaching, there are some core tools that they need. Those core tools will allow you to make a lot of money. Now, let me ask you guys one more question. How many of you promoted Clickfunnels when I taught you how to promote Clickfunnels? Like, that was about a year ago. We built some funnels, and I said, hey, you can make money promoting Clickfunnels. Okay? I see lots and lots of people saying yes. Now, how many of you on here made a lot of sales, but people canceled their Clickfunnels account? Type the number 1 in if that's you. Okay? Well, Ron says he's made $1,200. So Ron, I would like for you to make a post in our Facebook group that you've made $1,200 because I never ask you guys for testimonials and I could really use them in this course. So let me just as a side note say, if you have promoted Clickfunnels and you've made a lot of money like Ron has, post it in the group because I'll be able to share that and it's going to help all of you make more money. But I see a lot of people saying, typing the number 1. Here's what happened. Here was my major mistake, my flaw. I thought, man, it's so easy to make money promoting Clickfunnels. Just tell people to get it. It sells itself. It's awesome. One problem. All of you were promoting Clickfunnels, but they were not, the people coming in were not getting the same training that you were getting. They weren't getting the same help that you were getting. They weren't getting the same funnels that you were getting. They were coming in, they were buying Clickfunnels, and then they were just like lost, right? Here's the deal. My cancellation rate with Clickfunnels right now is under 5%. That means that on average, less than 5% of the people that enroll with Clickfunnels and are here on the Success Connection, which, by the way, I don't promote that. I don't even talk about that anywhere else, just here. Less than 5% of you cancel your Clickfunnels account each month. Do you know how ridiculously low that is? The average, 18 to 20%, 4 times the amount. So here's the thing. When I take people through this Partner with Anthony training, my goal inside of this training is to give them the education that they need, okay, to not only buy the Clickfunnels program, but to properly use it so that when you get $1,000 a month coming in, you don't start losing all of your sales. Does that make sense to everybody? You're actually going to keep making the money because these sessions are going to keep growing. They're only at session 11 right now. It is a ton of work to do these. When you see it, you're going to believe it. And so every week I'm going to add one, okay, which means I'll add one for a day. So every week I'm adding 7 days worth of more training to this, and I'm going to build it out just to where people are in it, they're learning, they're being educated, and they stay in it forever, which, you know, means that you guys are going to be able to make a lot of money. Now, somebody like Rodney said, this is literally a business in a box. Here's the thing. You're right, but I don't want it to be. I don't want this to be a biz op, right? I don't want this to be I don't want to be classified as Anthony just made a business in a box and click a button. I'm so against that stuff, right? What I want it to be is this is a way to empower people, okay, and to make people understand how to build a business just like I've made you, to help you make money by leveraging me, okay, and to help them make money by leveraging me, because when they buy the Partner with Anthony program, they get to promote it too. I'm going to teach them in there how to build out a business, promoting this business, and letting me help them promote all the other affiliate programs in there. Here's the deal. I don't even make, on a lot of these, there's not even a second tier. It's not like I'm making a bunch of money while you're making money, if that makes sense. My money comes from the $7 a month that people pay to join the program, of which I'm only keeping $3.50 because I'm paying you the other $3.50. That covers my cost to continue developing new features and new things, because this is very interactive. We're going to be able to give you stats where you can see how far your people are going, like how many people you have at session 2, how many people you have at session 3 and session 4. You're going to be able to see that pretty soon. And so I continue to dump money into developing it. And that's the only real place that I make any money. By the way, Richard Coffey says he's made $2,373 from Clickfunnels. Richard, if you could post that in our group, I would be so thankful, because we could really use you guys. So many of you make money and I don't even know it because I don't ever ask you. I would be so appreciative if you would just post a testimonial in there, tag me in it. It would just be great. Any of you, if you've just made $50, you know, that's great. But certainly if you made $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 with Clickfunnels, man, that would really help us go a long way to showing that other people can do this. Okay, so the business model as it stands allows you to make money all over here, because this is where I, okay, AM is doing all the training and the work and the education and all of that kind of stuff. I'm putting that together for you, okay? DJ says, I'll do a testimonial when I check the numbers. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm doing all this stuff over here for you. Now, in addition to this, you also are building your list. And in that list, you want to send emails, okay? Now, inside of the Partner with Anthony program, I show you how to build those emails out, all right? Like I dive in and actually show you the inside of a GetResponse account. And I say, here's exactly what you need to do. Here's exactly how to set up your autoresponder. So I teach you exactly what you need to do, because at the end of the day, we want those emails going out because we want our students to make a lot of money. Because, hey, if they're making money with the Partner with Anthony program, do you think they're ever going to cancel? Yes or no? Maria says, testimonial will be sent. Can't thank you enough. Maria, thank you so much. Please post it if you can in our Facebook group. All right, I see lots of people saying no. Here's the crazy thing, and I don't want to sound like a MLM, because we are not an MLM. This is just nothing but an affiliate program with me doing all the work for you, or the selling part and the teaching. But here's the thing. When you get this, it's $7 a month. If you get two people to sign up, then you're not paying anything for it. So think about it. If I can just educate people, okay, on how to get this, then at the end of the day, you're never going to have, I mean, look, I'm not going to say you're never going to have cancellations, because you're going to have cancellations, but it's going to be very, very, very low, okay, because it's so simple to make a $7 sale on the internet. And why would anybody cancel when they're getting thousands of dollars worth of value for $7, right? This is a type of program that I could have sold, okay, could have sold for $2,000. I opted not to. Now, there is a difference. I want to be very clear, because we have an ambassador program and we have this, okay? The ambassador program does not allow you, well, no. The Partner with Anthony program only allows you to generate profits, okay? I want to be very clear. You only generate profits from within this program, which means anything that we promote inside of the program, okay, inside of the course, you can change out your affiliate link on. With the ambassador program, anybody can like, if they click your link and then they buy any of our programs ever, anywhere, you get paid a commission on it. Completely different thing. That's you literally getting 50% of the lifetime purchases of any customer that ever comes into our business that you send. This is a direct marketing training and marketing platform that you get to make 50% of the commissions from within the Partner with Anthony program and anything that we teach or sell inside of there, except the ambassador program. Does that make sense? Okay. The only thing, let me show you this. The only thing that you do not get paid a commission on that we talk about inside of here is the ambassador program. I think it's session 4. It says expanding your ecosystem. And this is where I tell people, hey, if we're going to start a business, let's start it right the first time. Let's go through this. Let's have all the earning power possible. And we have our ambassador program link here. If you are an ambassador, okay, if you are an ambassador, then you will be able to go in and put your ambassador program link right here, and anybody that signs up, you get credit for it. Our ambassador program is a closed program. The only people that get to promote that are our ambassadors. I would never go against what I said at the beginning of time when we started this. It's not worth it. Integrity is everything. I got it all over my walls. So our ambassadors get the exclusive right to promote that, okay? That's the only thing. Anything and everything else inside of here, if you get the Partner with Anthony program, you can flip out your links and change all your links and stuff like that, but it will not work for your ambassador program. As you go through it, let me just give you guys a quick tip, okay? I want you to understand this, okay? Be very careful. Do not skip ahead. I know that you have the unique opportunity of being on the Success Connection with me, which I'm showing you parts of this that you would not even know exist until like module 3 or something like that. Do not go putting your affiliate links in these boxes, okay? Hear me now. Do not go putting your affiliate links in these boxes until you have watched through the training, okay? So it shows you how to do it. Because there's a little video in here that says, like, how do I get my affiliate link? Like right here, you want to get your Get Response affiliate link. Here's a video. Check this out. I walk you through exactly how to get it and how to place it in there. I mean, there's me putting my affiliate link inside of here. Like, we walk through it step by step for every program, okay? Do not just go pasting links in here, okay? Or things will not work. Now, if you are not an ambassador, you will still get to promote and change out your Insider newsletter link, your Digital Marketing Mastermind link, your Build Redirects link, Clickfunnels link, get response, Aweber. This is a purchaseyour.com. This is like for GoDaddy. So I show you how to get your GoDaddy affiliate link, and you can plug your links into here. So when you get the Partner with Anthony program, you're going to get access to all of these affiliate links. The only thing you don't get is the ambassador program unless you enroll in the ambassador program. Now, that's a whole nother deal, a whole nother conversation, and a whole nother week, okay? Which is not something that I can really go through. But I will tell you this, that when you bring people in, okay, to Partner with Anthony, if you are an ambassador and they come right here and they purchase the ambassador program, you get paid a commission on it. So this is me selling the ambassador program for you, okay, and you're getting paid 50%. So you're making like $750 right here in session 3 or 4, session 4, because of Partner with Anthony. So what I'm doing is I'm helping you make more money, okay, by teaching people. I had a good friend of mine here the last few days doing some artwork for me. He's phenomenal. Like, I love the guy. I just love him. He's just such a great person. His name's Gregory Siff. You should follow him on Instagram. Tell him Anthony told you to. He's just such a great person. And he sells art. It's absurdly expensive. He's great, but his art's like $75,000. A piece of art like this right here is $40,000 from Gregory. 40 grand. And I'm like, wow, $40,000, you know, for a little, like, just not this. This is not Gregory Siff, but just this little piece. And I said, Gregory, and he's doing great. People are paying for it. And I said, but Gregory, here's the deal, dude. If you could have a tripwire, if you could have a less expensive piece, something that would bring people in, make them get captivated, make them love you, make them like you, make them feel about you like I do, where I want you to paint art for my mom, and I want you to, you can't see it, but he signed my wall over here. Like, for those types of things, like, that's because I know you. It's because I'm in your world. You've helped me. You've made me feel good. When I walk in my house and I see your art, I feel good. And so I'm willing to spend more. But if you would just charge a small amount up front, people would then ascend and they would buy more. But because you charge so much, you have very few customers every year. And it was starting to click for him, right? That's what I'm doing in this program. We're going to so over deliver. There's I want you guys to listen to me. There is about 42 hours of step-by-step training already done in these sessions for $7. Not only do you get the access to make money from the program by changing out your links and stuff, there is 42 hours of training done. You don't get 42 hours of training for $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000, and it's $7, right? That's the reason why people, when they get to session 4 or whatever session we get down to, are going to buy additional products, because we're not trying to sell. We're literally taking people on that journey, the same journey you've been on, and we're saying to them, hey, look, you know, when you're at this point, it'd be a great thing to join this mastermind for $7, or it'd be a great thing to get this newsletter for $10, which, by the way, I'm guilty of not updating last month, and I apologize. It will be done, but I've been so focused on this, I've gotten a little sidetracked. But now that this is done, I'm hooking you guys up with this tonight. You're going to get in. You're going to be able to do all this. I can go back to focusing on some of my business. I still got to do this every day. That you got to think about it. I got to add a new training every day, or else it ends, right? Which it can't end. So this is a whole nother crazy thing. Steven says, so I can't start making money until I go through 42 hours of training. Steven, that's not what I said. What I said was there were 42 hours of training done right now. So no. And here's the deal. You guys need to go through this step by step, okay? And do it to a T. It's going to be a little slower for you because you're a little ahead of the game because you've been on this webinar. But here's the thing. How many of you think it's smart to know exactly what, okay, exactly what your customers will go through? Yes? Because now you know what to expect. You see what I'm saying? You know exactly what to expect and exactly how customers are going to react, right? So it's very, very simple. Somebody said, sell what you know, and that's true, right? Sell what you know. And I have a ton of stuff to create here. So again, somebody says, but where in the world am I going to find 42 hours and counting? Here's the deal. There's only 42 hours is basically 42 days worth of training, right? It's 1 hour a day. And at the end of the day, you don't have to go through all 42. I mean, once you get through like 8 days, you've launched the business, your links are plugged in. I mean, you're good to go, right? But why 42? Well, think about it. All of you get on the Success Connection for an hour a week, sometimes 2 hours. That's 50 to 75 hours a year of training, right? Completely free, but it's still training. You always need to have ongoing training, okay? Always have to have ongoing training, because the more I am able to train people in here, the more that they are going to get involved in the program, the more they're going to buy from the program, which means the more money you're going to make. How many of you would agree that if I do 42 hours, 60 days of training versus 120 days of training, where do you think you're going to make the most money? Remember, guys, remember, as you're going through these sessions, every once in a while, I sell something. It's not on every session. It's not even on a fourth of the sessions. But every once in a while, when it makes sense, when I sat down to do it, I said, you know what? Heck, right now would be a great time for everybody that's in this at this moment to get this newsletter, because I feel like the newsletter's got some of the more advanced content in it, and I think this would make sense for them. And so at that point, I start talking about it, right? Well, you get paid however much money that is, right? Every single month. So this is me taking people from nothing, like starting at zero, building a business. And as they do that, you get paid money along the way. Once you get about session 7 or 8 or so, it lets you completely put your link. It shows you how to put your links in and promote and all that stuff. And that's all great. And then you start being able to go promote the program. And if you decide not to go through the rest of the training, I mean, that's on you. I can't imagine why you wouldn't want to do that, because there's just, I mean, there's no reason not to, right? There's no reason not to go through all the training. Now, when you get the Partner with Anthony program tonight, for those of you that have never been ambassadors, you'll also get access to what we call our commission links and our commission accounts. Okay, so take a look at this. And by the way, don't worry about it until I talk to you about it in the program. Look at this. Session 1, it says, tour your commission account. I'm going to show you exactly what this commission account looks like. But basically, you go up here where it says Partner with Anthony Commission and Links. If for any reason you don't get your email, which by the way, it will probably hit your spam folder because it has a password in it. So check your spam folder and stuff like that. But if for whatever reason you don't get it, don't panic. Just send us an email, which I put right here on the screen, and then we'll be able to help you out. But what you'll do is you'll take your login info and you'll click this link right here that says Affiliate Commissions and Links. And right up here, we'll open up what we call the CRM. And this is basically your affiliate tracking, okay? And you'll click this little Morrison Publishing button over here, and you'll see something that says Partner with Anthony. And this will be, you'll see right here, it says your link. That will be your affiliate link to promote the program, all right? So that will be your affiliate link to promote the program, all right? Does that make sense to everybody? All right, now, I'm giving you a head start by showing you this. Here's what I do not want you to do, because there are 1,000 people on here. This is $7, okay? This is not expensive. This costs enough money to continue to program it, okay? Could have easily charged $2,000 for it, but I'm taking a different approach, and that is, I think if I can make everybody get in, if I can just let everybody get into this, I think there's a whole hell of a lot more money to be made for a whole lot of people. You've seen a few people in here have already said they made $2,000 and $3,000 in affiliate commissions with Clickfunnels. Okay, so at the end of the day, wow, right? Like that, they're not even sending people through this program. So I think there's power in numbers, and I'm trying that. I could easily have charged $2,000 for this. and people would have paid it, but very few people would have been able to get access to it. So it's $7, okay? It's very cheap. But here's the thing. I've never, ever allowed I don't have cheap products other than, like, say, a newsletter, which there's no techie stuff to. It's like, it's just there. I don't do training programs for $7 because 1,000 people email my support desk a bunch of questions. There's no freaking way we can answer all of those questions. So, well, we can, but it's just, we'll be way behind. So here's what I want you to promise me. I spent a lot of time, okay? A lot of time struggling with, should I do this for $7 or should I do this for $2,000? You know, the core of my business is $1,000, $1,500 programs. It is not $7 programs, okay? That's just not what it is. And I mean, I was back and forth. But as I started talking about this and I started teaching on the Success Connection, I'm like, God, I cannot charge $2,000 for this because there will be a lot of people that cannot do this. And at $7, everybody in here can do this. And if you tell me you can't spend $7 on it, I don't believe you. I think you're telling me a lie, because everybody has $7. Your internet connection costs more than $7. So if you're on the internet, then that means you got $7 a month to pay for a program, okay? So my thought was, I got to make it for everybody. I cannot exclude people. That's not fair. Not after all the hype and the training and all that stuff. It's just not right. But I cannot deal with a billion questions Friday morning. So here's what I want you to do. When you get this tonight, I want you to go through the sessions. Don't skip ahead. I cannot repeat that enough. Don't skip ahead. Don't skip ahead, okay? You can email my support staff. Look, it's not like I hide it. I want to help you because I want you to make money. Look, I mean, it says, here's emails. Look, support. Go right here. Email support. Like, I want you to email support. But what I don't want you to do is email support with questions that are already answered in the program. And so the way that we avoid that is you don't ask any questions, okay, that you haven't already seen a module about, because you can't skip ahead in this. It's going to make you wait a day between each one of those sessions. So how many of you can promise me you won't do that? Like, don't email us about where's my affiliate link and all that stuff, because that isn't even talked about until session 4, okay? Just get in the program, calm down, watch it, go through all of the modules. If you don't get your login information tonight, you can't find it in your spam folder, send us an email. We'll go through that tomorrow morning and bang it all out and get everybody their logins and stuff. Here's a couple of other quick things, and then I've got a few other things that I'm going to go through, and then we'll be good. If you're already currently an ambassador, you will not get a new login to this area right here, okay? You won't get a new login to it. What will happen is this Partner with Anthony tab will just show up in your account, okay? So you don't have to change logins or anything. It'll just be already there. Of course, for those of you that are not ambassadors, you know, obviously this will show up for you, and you'll get a whole new account. But for those of you that are not ambassadors, then obviously it will be a little bit different, okay? It'll just create a new account, all right? So that's one thing. Number 2, if you are an ambassador, you will be able to promote this program without buying it if you want to. I don't know why you wouldn't want to buy it, but you don't have to. I promise you could promote anything that I have. The difference is that you will not be able to change out your links inside of it unless you have the program. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. So should an ambassador buy the program? Yes, if you want to change out your affiliate links in the program. But true to my word, I would never not let you promote this, but that means you could just make the $3.50 from it. If you buy it, $7, you can then, the CRM, everything will open up and you'll be able to change out your affiliate links and you'll get paid all the commissions on the inside of the program because it's completely different, Okay, everybody okay with that? Does that make sense? Okay, very, very good. I get too excited. Let me go through my, Anthony's supposed to stay on a schedule here. Okay, a couple of quick things to address. $500, the solo ad emails, and then I'm going to give you guys access to this and we'll wrap things up. First of all, if you're confused, that's awesome. Ariane, I think it's Ariane, said, I'm confused. That is great. That is freaking awesome, because here's the thing. What I want you to do is get in and watch session 1. Don't worry about anything but session 1. Then go to session 2 and go to session 3 and 4 and 5. You have to wait 24 hours past the time you mark a session completed before the next session will open up. So what that does is that allows you to make sure that you are not skipping ahead and doing things you should not be doing before you understand why you're doing them, right? So take it slow. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I've seen it happen, and I know it's going to happen. I know that I know how to teach. I got 1,000 people on a webinar on Valentine's Day. I bet there's nobody else that can do that. Let me help you. That's the whole point of this program, is let me help you build your business, right? There is no other program on the planet where you're going to be able to have me go in and teach and sell for you other than this one. That's what this is all about. And like I said, get response, no second tier commissions. So even if you put your affiliate link in there, I don't make a single penny. A bunch of the other ones, there's like, I don't make any money on them, right? So I'm not making money when you make money in this, okay? This is not like a mutually beneficial thing. This was done because I feel like there is an awesome opportunity for me to educate people, and I could go get all those people myself and put them in this program right now. You guys know that I know how to do that. But if I let you put them in there, okay, you get to make all of this money. And I think that is awesome, right? So I think that is phenomenal. So a couple of quick things, and then I'll wrap things up. I'll talk to you all night long if I don't. I told you, let's do a quick, let me pull up my little pad here. I told you that I was going to buy some of those solo ad emails, and I'm not going to lie to you, I got completely hammered, inundated trying to finish this. And so I picked out a few, but I haven't had a chance to go through them all. So next week, I'm going to buy and give 10 solo ad swipes to you guys for the Partner with Anthony program. But if you choose not to do the Partner with Anthony program, that's okay. We can still use these as well, okay? So no problem at all, right? Like you can still use these solo ads, okay? So that's happening next week, okay? Number 2, we're going to talk about the new bolt-on business. Okay, now that most of you will be doing Partner with Anthony, what I'm going to do is we're going to start discussing, okay, the second business that we build together, which by the way will not cost to join or anything, completely free. It will work with Partner with Anthony. It'll also work without it. So if you choose not to do the Partner with Anthony program tonight, that's okay. The Success Connection is not the Partner with Anthony training. We build up to this. We teach this. Every once in a while, I'll have something for sale. Most of the time, it's just 100% free. When it's something like this, it's super intensive for programming. You know, normally we charge $2 grand for it. I opted a different path this time, and I'm hoping that I'm really hoping that my mind has done me right. That's all I can say. So these are the things that we're doing next week. Okay, so super important. Now, right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to give you a link to enroll in the Partner with Anthony program, which, by the way, I did not make a slide for, so I'll have to write it. Okay, and hopefully I have to remember the link. Okay, it is $7. Adriana just did the math and said it's 23 cents a day. So if you've got 2 dimes and then 3 pennies a day, you can do this. Here's the thing. I would love it if some of you would throttle the enrollments, because I feel like there's probably 1,000 people on here. There's probably like 950 that are going to do this, which if we're doing the math, that's a whopping $6,000 a month. We're not getting rich. It will take me 2 or 3 years to pay back for the programming that we've done. So I'm hoping that all of you make money and crush it, right? Okay, so here's the thing. What I want you to do is get enrolled. And then after you've gotten enrolled, okay, and while everybody's enrolling, I'm going to discuss with you this $500. What I wanted to do was I wanted to give everybody the opportunity. I want to give everybody the opportunity to generate or to build or to do some of the things that maybe you haven't been able to do yet with our company. So I'm going to go through that in about maybe 10 minutes, okay? Right now, what I'm going to do is give you the link to get enrolled to partner with Anthony. You can go there now. You can put in your information. You can get enrolled. It hopefully will not crash. My guys are online waiting. Hopefully it won't crash. Okay, so let me tell them that we're doing this, because it's another reason why we don't do $7 products. I just don't do $7 stuff. But I really do feel like this is going to help you guys. How many of you feel like this is pretty awesome? Just say yes if that's you. I mean, if you feel like it's awesome, but you also feel like it's a good thing. There's no bait and switching and all that kind of crap, right? Like, it's $7 a month. It's just cheap, right? But man, for what you're going to be able to do, it's going to be pretty incredible. Okay, so I'm going to give you the link to sign up. You do need to sign up now if you're going to do it, because what I'm going to do is close that link down, because there's a couple of things that we've added in on this link for tracking purposes that I just don't I don't want to. We're going to change the link tomorrow. There are no upsells. Okay, if you use the link that I'm giving you here, by the way, somebody made a good point. Let me show you guys this. Because you're on the Success Connection, you know that I tell you I do not love upsells, okay? And I don't want to do upsells on here. But when somebody goes through the sales page that I've shown you guys, there's one upsell on there for $97. If they purchase that upsell, you get 50% of it. So there's an opportunity for you to, and there's only one, and it's a traffic upsell, so it makes sense. But you're able to earn a commission on that, which I think is also pretty awesome, right? So money to be made all over the board for you guys, which, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know how you could complain, okay? I do not want you to buy the upsell. You got the upsell for free. It's in your account, and you just don't even know it. So you will get it for free, right? So it's already in there. It's time released. It'll be released around session 7. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you the link. Even if you don't want to enroll in this, hang tight, okay? We're going to make sure that we don't crash our servers. And then I'm going to give you this information on the $500. I'm going to give you the password for our page, all the other cool stuff, okay? So I'm trying to make sure that my developer is online, because he was supposed to be on here, but he is not watching. I want him to watch and make sure we don't break anything. That would be ideal, because how many of you would be sad if I broke stuff right now, right before I let you do this? I'm sure you would probably cry. All right. So let's make sure he gets on here and at least watches. So hopefully we don't break anything. We're gonna just have to go for it, because I don't see him responding. This is one of the problems when you have too many developers and it's late at night. They don't want to work at night. Most people don't want to work late at night, I've found. So we'll just, let's do it. We can't. There, it is what it is. Okay, here's the link that you're gonna go to. Oh wait, he's just messaged me. Hold on. He said he's at his kitchen. He's coming. All right, so he's on here. All right, so hold on. I'm telling him right now, so give me 1 second. Giving them the link. Please watch servers portal and. All right, here we go. So he made it. He was in the kitchen eating. I'm sure his wife's not very happy either. Okay, so here's the link. I'm going to write it for you. I'll put it in the chat box. You can go and you can enroll now. I'm going to give you guys it takes a few seconds. There's no upsells. I'm going to give you 10 minutes, and then I'm going to go through the $500, how I'm going to give you $500, give you the password, the free funnels, and we'll wrap things up. Remember, watch your spam folder for the emails from us because that's probably where they're going to go because they have passwords in them. If you don't get your password, you will be able to log into Morrison Education because all of you should have an account. And if you don't, you'll get access to that. You can email the proper support address. Okay, let me show you the proper support address by clicking here and then going here. This is the proper support address to make sure that you get your login details for your commissions, for the commission account. So please follow along the lines. Okay, here we go. All right, so, well, we don't want that, do we? We want blue. All right. It's http go.vsc.com/PWA. All lowercase. I'm going to put that in the chat box as well. Somebody please check that for me because I had to do that from memory. It's go.vsc.com/PWA. Can somebody tell me if that works? Because I don't want to type on my screen here. Hold on, I got to scroll down. Okay, everybody said it works. All right, so all you've got to do is enroll at that link. Okay, again, it's right there on the screen. I also put it in the chat box. Okay, I'm telling him to watch servers. Let's see, traffic. Hopefully we can avoid a complete meltdown and a complete crash. All right, if you have any questions about this, put it in the chat box for me right now. All right. If you have any questions about enrolling in it, it's $7 a month. You can cancel at any time. I even give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, which I don't do on anything. But what I wanted to do. So hold on 1 second. Somebody said there was the wrong link. So hold on. Let me check this. Yeah, it's just $7. So yeah, I just checked the link. It's just a $7 link. So make sure that you are, everybody sees $7, right? Okay, making sure. Somebody said they saw $97. They shouldn't. It's just $7. Somebody said they purchased inside the portal. I activated that link, so don't worry. You can, that's fine. It's the same thing. So don't worry about it. So you can enroll right now. If you have any questions about the actual program, put them in the chat box for me. Let's see. You should not be seeing a $97 upsell, right? Nobody sees the $97 upsell, right? All right, good. No $97, okay? You don't want that. Joy says, if you're an ambassador, do you need to enroll? Like I said earlier, if you are an ambassador, absolutely you can enroll, okay? That makes it I would enroll, but again, you don't have to, but it allows you to start making money from what's inside of the Partner with Anthony program, okay? So it makes sense to enroll, yes, but you have to? No, okay? Let's see. All right, I'm just kind of going through here, making sure if anybody has any problems, let me know. Let's see. Let's see. All right, just say, somebody says we're sorry too many people accessing this website. We're working the problem again. All right, hold on. Everybody just calm down. One second. Everybody just kind of throttle back. Okay? So throttle back for a second. Just throttle back. It's under heavy load. So I knew that was going to happen. Just calm down. Use the link that you see here. Do not use the one that's in the portal and all that stuff if you don't have to. leave this one here, okay? So everybody just hold tight. Use the link that you see inside of here, okay? One sec. I'm talking to our dev. He'll have to mess with the server resources. All right. I should have done this in order of like last name. Okay. Let's see. Let's just give it a second. All right. If you still see PWA in the available courses and it hasn't moved up to your courses, just hold tight. It's probably just in the queue. Okay. So it's probably just taking it a second to catch up. All right. So let's see. Just making sure. So everybody just kind of hold tight. Has anybody else tried the link? Is everybody else able to get in, that kind of stuff? All right. Very good. Very good. All right. So I know a few of you are seeing duplicate orders, so just don't try to recreate that order yet, okay? All right, so give me just a sec. This is what always happens when we have something that's either free or really inexpensive. So let's all just hang out for a second. Let me check. And they'll get it queued back up. It's just in the queue, right? That's all it really is. It's just our server is freaking out because there's so many of you on here. So just hang tight for a sec with me and it'll go through. If your order declined because of a duplicate transaction, here's the problem. It means that our system thinks that you tried to purchase the product like, multiple times. And if that's the case, it probably will not let you sign back up with with the same email or with the same credit card number. So what you'll probably have to do is go in and use a different credit card. I see that that's happened to quite a few of you, but that's probably because it was the system was slowed down when you were trying to enroll. Because I see that that's let's see. I see that it's happened to a few. How many of you have seen that that you got the duplicate transaction, but then it worked for you? Just say yes if that worked. If you got the duplicate transaction and then it worked. Okay. So listen, if it's not showing up in your account, okay, understand it's just taking a while for it to activate. Just give it a minute. It'll activate it for you. I told you all, it'll be okay. I promise you. But what's happening here is just we have so many people trying to get in here. It's just slowing it down. All right. So let's just give it a second. It'll run the connections, which activates it in your account for you, and everything will be fine. Right. So let me ask him real fast and make sure. All right. Let's see. Yeah, don't keep trying to purchase. Everybody just hang tight. All right. Give me just a few minutes. Don't even try to purchase anything else. Okay. Hold on. 1 second. So hold tight. We're chatting and seeing what it'll take. So everybody just halt. If you have already gotten in, great. If you haven't, just stop for a second. What we'll do is we'll talk about this $500 and give it time to catch up, and then everybody else can get enrolled. Okay. So if you see the duplicate transaction, just hang tight. Okay. Just hang tight. Let's see. We're gonna kind of go through this really slowly. All right. So everything's gonna be fine. That's why I have my devs on here. It's Valentine's night, and I've got them sitting on a webinar with me because I want to make sure I want to make sure that we get everything right. So here's what's happening, just so you guys have a good understanding. Like everybody's enrolling, right? So what's happening is that our system has to catch up. My CRM has to talk to the portal and say, hey, give this person access to this. And then my CRM has to go and say, hey, send these emails out to you. So there's a lot of stuff happening at one time. It will take place. It just puts it in a queue and it's all backed up. And then it slowly goes through and does it. So that's why if you haven't gotten your email yet, if you haven't gotten access yet, it's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, it will come through. So just hang tight for a second. We don't have to stay here all night or anything, but we're going to let it catch up. That way we don't cause any problems for anybody. Let me ask him how long he thinks it's gonna take. Let's see. I'm asking him how long it looks like it'll take. So I'm a trip, somebody says. The system has intermittent constipation. I broke the internet. I know. This happens when we do free stuff, but the problem is $7 is basically free, and that's a good lesson in marketing. Let me just ask you this while I wait for this to go and catch up. How many of you would have bought this tonight for $1,500? How many of you would have bought it tonight? Type the number 1 in if you would have bought it for $1,500. You know it's not $1,500, so you can be honest. If you saw how many ones were coming in here right now, it's insane, okay? Like, it's absolutely insane how many people are saying yes. But here's the deal. I could have sold it for $1,500. A lot of you would have bought it. But the problem is when you go and try to sell it for $1,500, you're not going to get that many people. You're not going to get that many people to say yes. Well, the whole goal is to educate as many people as we can, and then to push those people through these affiliate programs that you make money on. So you want more people, not less people. Does that make sense? Is that logical? You want more people, not less people. So I came up with the idea of, hey, let's make it like legitimately almost just free, right? And that's basically what $7 is. It's like legit almost just free. Like, I mean, it's not free. You gotta have a little skin in the game, but it's like almost free, right? And that was the whole idea was, hey, let's make it so that it's super simple for people. Nobody has any problems, and let's let everybody get enrolled because that's gonna benefit everybody, okay? Let me ask him where we're at. Let's see. Let's see. Asking him real fast what the deal is. So we got so many people that were telling me that we had issues that I actually did not get to look at the questions, right? Sometimes my developers are not that smart. Sometimes they're so granular. I asked him earlier today, I said, will there be any problems? Are we prepared for these problems? And he said, no problems will happen. Well, now there's a big problem, right? Okay, big problem. But even though there's a big problem, he said, this is a problem that I couldn't have figured out. Huh? I specifically said, is there a problem? Like, what in the world? Like, he said, but this is a problem I couldn't have fixed because the server needs more RAM. Oh, you mean we could not have bought more RAM today to handle this? Like, oh, somebody is gonna, man, I tell you what. Sometimes I wonder how in the world do we get anything done when we have people that don't use these God-given brains. So let me just say, type the number 1 in if you have not tried to enroll and you're waiting. Type the number 1 in. Let me see how many people are trying to enroll but have not enrolled yet because I asked you to wait. Okay. Oh, that's so many people. Okay. Let's see. I'm just watching. I'm seeing how many people type the number 1. Okay. If you're typing the number 1, okay, he says only a few people can order, like 20 people at a time. Oh, that's real convenient. Let me just go figure out how to call out 20 names. David Barina, it's your lucky day. You type the number 1 in. You can, my gosh, you know, like what in the world are you talking about? Who has a program? Who has a system custom built? Okay, like custom built that legitimately can't hold more than 20 orders at a time. Like this makes me question my ability to do the things that I do, because this is directly my fault, because I should make sure that they are giving me accurate information. But you can't simulate this. That's what I try to tell you guys. When we do stuff on the Success Connection, you literally just can't simulate it. There's no way to simulate 1,000 people ordering something at one specific moment in time from us. Like it's just not even possible for us. So, I mean, it is hard for us to figure out. So here's what I'm going to do, because I think this would make really, I got an idea. We're about to do something and it's gonna make things really slowly, or it's gonna make things go much faster. So I want you to listen very clearly. This will throttle the orders coming in and it'll work just fine. I know you're gonna think I'm crazy, but this is how we're gonna do it. If your birthday is in January, February, or March, you have 2 minutes to go enroll. January, February, or March, okay? Type the number 1 in if your birthday is in February, January, February, or March, and you would like to get enrolled right now, okay? If that's you, go and order right now. January, February, March, okay? This is how we will throttle the orders. We won't get so many at a time, and I think we'll be okay. January, February, March, okay? There we go. Yeah, and any of your duplicate orders and things, those are going to process. If you've got a duplicate order, do not try to process it, okay? It's going to come through. It means you've tried too many times. So duplicate orders don't count. January, February, March, you have a couple of minutes here, okay, to get enrolled. So if you have a duplicate order, hold tight, don't do anything. If you don't, then you go in order. January, February, March, all right? January, February, March. All right, I'm watching the clock, and in 1 minute, we're going to do the next 3 months, okay? And I promise you, I'm still going to give you guys these $500 coupons or whatever, these $500 things tonight that I spent 4 hours trying to program today. But I want to make sure that I help it. I don't want to screw anybody over and be sitting here and not let you. It's just, it is what it is. So January, February, March. All right. I see that I see some orders that have come in for January, February, March. All right. So let's go on and let's do April, May, and June. Okay, April, May, and June. If your birthday is in April, May, or June, okay, April, May, or June, and you want to get enrolled, you are not already enrolled, and you did not have a duplicate transaction, go ahead and get enrolled now, okay? So that's January through June at this moment, January through June, all right? So I see some people saying, yep. So January through June can go ahead and get enrolled at this particular moment, and type the number 2 in if you're trying to get in right now, okay, to do this, all right? The address is, it's go.vsc.com/PWA, yes. So go.vsc.com/PWA. All right. That is the link. The link is also in this chat box. I think it's over that way or that way, one of the corners. All right. So January through June can get enrolled. All right. January through June. And Steve, no, if your credit card has been charged, do not re-enroll. Okay. So Alex says, success, the pending duplicate transaction went through. Tell people all will be cool. It will, I promise you. It's just behind. So if you've already tried to order, do not try to order again, all right? And for anybody that ends up ordering multiple times, we'll go back through here. We'll refund you. We're not going to charge you twice, so don't worry. All right, so January through June. Is there anybody else that's January through June that is still trying to get enrolled? Type number 2 in for me. January through June, okay? Very good. So if you're January through June, make it happen, but not if you have duplicate transactions, okay? So January through June, but not if you have duplicate transactions. If you do, you just wait. And I promise you those will process and they'll come on through and everything will be fine, okay? Let's see, I am throttling. All right. So just hold tight. January through June. Somebody says, I am totally amazing. Bob says, thank you page is blank. It shouldn't be. It's probably just lagging sending you there. So it's, I can't, no matter what I do, the success connection breaks everything that I do. It's just like, I break everything. I break Clickfunnels. I break everything. So Linda says, so Linda, the answer your question is, don't worry about it. We'll go through it. We'll take care of it. So don't even worry about that. All right, very good. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is a good question from somebody while we wait. January through June, you have 1 more minute. And that doesn't mean you can't enroll after, but I'm throttling, right? Sharon said, I'm going to buy this. I'm going to enroll, but I'm not sure what the benefit is over the ambassador program. So it's not that there's a benefit over the ambassador program. They're 2 totally different things. The ambassador program, what it does is it allows you to profit off every product in my whole ecosystem, okay? So every single product in my whole ecosystem, you get to profit off of, okay? All right, this, you profit off of anything inside of the Partner with Anthony program, all right? There's a difference, okay? There is a difference, so it's 2 different things, okay? All right, so let's say July, August, and September. How many of you have birthdays in July, August, and September and you want to get in? Type the number 3 in, okay? July, August, and September. July is my wife's birthday. September is my anniversary for my wedding. So these are good months for me. All right. If you are in July, August, or September, you can go enroll now. Do not try to enroll if you've already gotten a duplicate transaction error. That means your order's already in. It's just trying to catch up and process it. Okay. So July, August, and September. Okay. And Rodney, to answer your question is yes. Bob, that shouldn't be a problem for you. So July, August, and September, all right? July, August, and September is the ones that are going through there. If your card is declined, you probably need to flip it over, dial the number on the back, tell your bank, and it's probably just because it's late at night or something crazy like that. So just make sure that you call your bank and then try it again. But if you're getting a duplicate transaction error, that means we've already processed your card. You just haven't gotten the success from it yet, okay? So that's, let's see. Somebody said it took 2 seconds and done. So yeah, everything's kind of slowed down now since I'm throttling it. So it should let you on in, take care of you. So July, August, and September. All right. Somebody said it says I'm all set. All right, so July, August, and September. Now we'll go in and open up October, November, and December. So now anybody that's waiting can go ahead and get enrolled. All right, because I think I've slowed it down enough that the initial craziness is over, and it's gonna hopefully it'll stay up. I don't know. It seems like it's going to. Let me ask Felix. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys like 4 more minutes to get enrolled. Then I'm gonna give you the link and this and tell you about this $500 deal that we're doing. You should now be able to get enrolled in this without it just killing your card or anything, or your computer. It should not blow up. Okay. I have slowed everything way down. So you should be able to get enrolled. Again, if your card declines, okay, that's one thing. If you're getting a duplicate transaction error, that's another thing. Okay. So duplicate transaction means don't try to purchase it again. It means you've already purchased it, right? So we don't want to charge you again. That's the reason why it's declining you. Okay. Let's see. All right, give me 1 second. Hey, Carrie Tomter, could you put your email address in? Carrie asked a question. So Carrie, let's see. Carrie Tomter I just saw your question and I'd like for you to put your email address in here for me. Carrie, K-A-R-I, Carrie Tomter. Thank you, Carrie. Let's see. We're checking on that for you. All right. All right. So everybody else should have gotten theirs to go through. It looks like, let's see, it looks like we're catching back up. Is anybody else still trying to get in? Type the number 5 in if you're still trying to get in. And I'm still waiting on you. All right. All right. I see a bunch of 5s. It's all good. Just take your time and you'll be fine. Just go ahead and process and get in. My wife's, she knows I ain't leaving until I've taken care of everything. So we'll be having Valentine's Day tomorrow, I think. Tammy, yes, it will be moved up to your courses. So let me just address a couple things. I want everybody to pay really close attention so that when we do get off of here, nobody freaks out, okay? Our CRM is way behind because we've had so many orders at one time. So even if you purchase, it's not going to show up inside of your Morrison Education Center for probably 10 minutes or so. Okay. That's because our CRM's activating it for everybody else that purchased before you, basically. So give it some time. Your welcome email, your password emails, all of that, they're going to take a minute to get to you because each one of those things is an action that we have to do. And so that's what's happening. All right. Let's see. And Carrie, to answer your question, we actually logged in and we can see all of your links just fine. I'm not sure, maybe you're clicking the wrong thing. You got to click on the ambassador program there for yours. Okay. So let me talk to you guys about it. Continue to get enrolled. It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. I'll stay here until I help every single person. I promise you. Just give it a second. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. So I told you guys that I was going to give everybody, $500. And what I thought about was we've spent a lot of time on the Success Connection, like a lot of time, right? And I have never given a thank you credit, if you will, like saying, hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me every day. Thanks for being on here every Thursday. I have these things. I stick to them. I do what I do. And I try my best to come up with ways to, you know, reward you guys, to help you guys, all of that kind of stuff, right? I mean, I do my best. I sure as hell don't do perfect, but I do my best, right? So here's what I decided to do. I decided to, tonight on this webinar, I'm going to give you a link in a minute, not a link. I'm going to give you access to a $500, call it, what is it? Like a credit, like a $500 Morrison education credit, where you can get $500 off of anything that I have. So literally any program you don't, how many of you have a program that you, let me see if I can't find this. You guys have this link. It's also in the chat box. You'll be able to find it. How many of you have, there's a course in here, is it showing it? Yeah, that you really would like, but you haven't been able to do it, or it's like, hey, look, there's some stuff that's, whoa, time out, time the fuck out, hold on. Roger, whoa, hold on, man. Like, God, I knew somebody was gonna piss me off tonight. Roger, just leave, man, go. You know what I'm saying? Like, go. You're talking about that's a con. Here's the thing. Everybody on this webinar buys stuff all the time. And all I'm doing is saying, hey, look, if you'd like to buy something, here's $500. I've never discounted my stuff before, and I'm giving it to everyone for all the stuff that you could possibly want, which allows you, if you don't have to take it, don't use it. Don't use it. But man, get on here and call me a con. What a dumbass. There never ceases to amaze me how people just want to make me mad. There's always just one that wants to just piss me off for like no reason at all other than to just spew crap at the mouth. Like, that's what's wrong with people. That's what's wrong with America. That's what's wrong with, you know what? That's called broke mentality. And nobody on here needs to have broke mentality, because when you have that mentality, your ass will be broke forever. You got to think smart, right? You can't get on here with negative nonsense, talking all this BS. You will be broke as long as you choose to be broke. You will be rich when you choose to be rich. It's when you think differently. It's when you stop chasing $100 bills and thinking about stuff that's negative, and you start chasing wealth. That is how you get wealthy. You don't do it talking all this nonsense, talking about con this and con, man, just shit. Anyway, I can't even go there anymore because I'm going to blow up and there's no need. Okay, so forget Roger. Roger, I would like for you to click the fastest click that you've ever made in your life and just get the hell off. That's the biggest con of all, right? Is you being on here wasting my time and pissing me off in front of 1,000 people. So that's the biggest con. Anyway, some of you may have some courses in here I've never discounted for you. So what I've done is I put together a $500 credit that you can use on these courses. So should you choose or need access to any of these courses, and some of the courses that maybe the software, like I know this mobile opt-in software is not something that I haven't promoted. I haven't promoted this in forever, right? This will allow you to get in and get, say, $500. Do I care if you use it? Hell no. I'm about to go eat dinner with my wife at 11 o'clock at night for Valentine's Day. I don't care. But if you were thinking about buying something in the next couple of days, now all of a sudden you get $500, right? Because I decided to give every single person, that's 1,000 people, that's $500,000 in credit. Who the hell gives $500,000 in credit for anything ever? Nobody does. So, you know, it's the long game, right? Because I could have easily just held on, and all of you probably would have ended up buying the stuff you wanted anyway at full price, because it isn't like I have Black Friday sales. But this allows, and this is not a Black Friday type sale, this allows every person, no matter what program you have, There may be one that you want or a different one that you want, and now you'll be able to get access to it, and it's fair for everybody because everybody that's on here right now will have access to it, and that's it, okay? Super, super simple. You can put it towards anything you haven't purchased. You can't go back and credit. I don't even know how to, we don't even have a way to go back and do that. But anything that you want to purchase, anything that you don't have that you need or that you choose that you want, you can use this on our, you can't, the way our system is set up, it's not really like a store credit. It's more like a discount. So you can't go use it on a $17 social software. Your whole $500 credit would go away and there would be nothing else, right? So you can use it on all the programs that are things that are expensive, right? And that I feel like would be beneficial for you. So that's what we're gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set that up. I'm gonna give you the link for it in about 2 minutes max, okay? So I'm gonna pull this back up for you. And then in a couple minutes, let me set this up because I have to manually do it. All right, so here's this link. Let me set this up for you. It's gonna take me like I said, about 2 minutes, and I'll be able to give this to you. I just have to manually put it together for you because it was not done. So if you're wanting to enroll in the Partner with Anthony program, now you can do it. Things have caught back up. So everybody should be getting their access, should be seeing things coming through. It's the queue is caught up is what I've been told. So let's see. The queue has caught up, which means everybody should be able to get enrolled. I'll also include a link here for you so that if you weren't able to get in, you'll be able to do so tonight. So hold on 1 second. Let me just put this in here for you. I'll wrap things up and we'll be good to go. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna put it in there. All right, and I'll try to save that. Beautiful. So you'll be able to see this in just a second. Hold tight. All righty. But what I first need to do is give you this password too. It's always challenging. By the way, I apologize for my language. It's just we had somebody that was really talking bad at me. I know, Abby, I'm sorry. We had somebody that posted in the Facebook group something just totally stupid, and I just couldn't take it. It was a long day, and I went off and I went on a rant, and I put it in the Facebook group, and every day, like, I know that you guys can't see this, but legit, like, I need to make better choices, and so I apologize, and that's bad because every day this is what I look at. I know you can't see what's beside me. Which camera am I on? I'm on this one. Check this out. So this is some art by my friend Gregory, but you see this right here? That's my dad, and it's right there. So it's like my dad watching me every day while I work, and my dad would not be thrilled at me dropping an F-bomb on here, no matter how mad I get. But I mean, you can't imagine, like, nothing stings more than somebody calling you a con artist, right? Because I've tried for years to be able to be in this industry, do things the right way, and be different from other people. And that's the reason why earlier when somebody said it was like a business in a box, I was like, you know, it might seem that way, but I don't want to talk about it like that because I don't want to be in that group of people. And so, you know, when you pop off and say, you know, you're a con artist or something, it just, that hits to the core. And I forget, maybe dad's watching, or there's 1,000 people. And my gosh, I know some of you probably have kids that can hear the webinar and stuff. So I'm sorry, I apologize. And I will not be, I will get better control of myself. But those are things, you know, we can't control what people say about us. And that's the unfortunate reality, is that there are so many people. If you read my emails, there's people that have literally sent me emails telling me that they're going to snipe me and I can't stop what I can't see, and they're going to shoot me between the eyes. These are the emails that I get, right? So it's very hard when you're getting that type of, like, when people are sending you stuff like that. It becomes very difficult sometimes to hold your temper, because you're just like, man, what's wrong with the world? Like, what's wrong with people? Like, if you don't want my emails, click the unsubscribe button, you know, like, wow, right? Like, there you go. There's an idea. Is it worth sniping somebody? I don't think so. And so it's just, we get this kind of hate all the time. And I think that's just because the world is so conditioned to hate, right? Like, we're so conditioned to negativity and to initially looking at what can we find wrong with a person instead of what can we learn from somebody. And when you've got that many people that are hammering you constantly, you know, man, sometimes you just can't believe what you're reading. You can't believe what you're seeing. And it hurts, you know, to your core, because no matter how hard I try to be different, no matter how much time and energy I put into this, there's going to be people that appreciate it. There's going to be, you know, tons of people tonight that enroll in our program, and you're going to love it, and it's going to be awesome. But there's also going to be a segment, you know, 50 people, 100 people that are going to say, what an asshole, or what a jerk. He sold me something. And well, that's my business, you know, like, I'm not a charity. I can't afford to be one yet. And so it's difficult, because no matter how hard you try to do things right, there's still these people that just want to hate, you know, and want to create this negative vibe around you. And that's a difficult thing. And, you know, I've dealt with that for a long time, you know, and many, many years, and that I've been doing this. And sometimes it just gets to me, and I apologize. So I am sorry for all of you that have children or family or yourselves, and I shouldn't have dropped the F-bomb, and I will not do it again. I will just maintain composure, because that is probably the smart thing to do and the right thing to do. All right, so let me give you this link, and I apologize. All right, so quickly I'll give you the link, and then we'll rock on. So the first thing that you'll want to do is write this website address down here, because I put all of it in there. So it's go.dsc.com/funnel. Okay, or not /funnel. Yeah, it is /funnel. Losing my mind. So go.dsc.com/funnel. All right, that's the link. You'll find your $500 code on that as well. The password for tonight, well, you'll find it when I save it. Probably I should have saved it first, huh? Oh, maybe I did save it. Okay, so everybody can see this. When you go to this page, it will take you to this. There is a discount code that I have created. I will not leave this active forever, because people will steal it. You already know this. But you can go through here. Here's the thing. You must use the links that are on here, because these are the only ones that show a discount box. Like, you can't go click a link somewhere else. There's no discount box. Okay? Does everybody understand that? Is everybody good with that? Okay. All right. You have to use the, look, when you click on, it doesn't matter. If you click on the ambassador program link, okay, you see down here, it says discount code. That does not exist on the regular links. It doesn't exist on any links for any program that we have. So you have to use the links that I put in here in order for it to work. You can do this on all of our programs that are $500 or more, right? Because that's the only way it works. But this allows anybody that wants a specific product or a specific program or whatever to be able to get it, save $500 or get $500 off, whatever you want to call it. In the next couple of days, if you want to do this, that's great. If you don't, that's fine too. This is just me saying, hey, look, I appreciate you guys being here, doing what we're doing. And, you know, hey, if you want this, that's great. If you don't, that's fine too. I also put, because we were having trouble, I put the Partner with Anthony link on here, so you can use this link. All right. So if you've had any trouble tonight getting enrolled, you can use this link. The hope is that all of you are able to get in tonight, so that when you get in, that you're able to go in and kind of all be on the same. You got to remember, it starts today, and then as you finish modules, it's releasing them to you one day at a time. So the hope is that you're all kind of on the same path. Does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense? Okay, perfect. All right, so the password for this page, let me pull it back up. For tonight, the password is, wait a minute, before. The password is PWA. No capital letters, not PEA. So PWA. So you can go to that link, go.thsc.com/funnel. You can type in the password PWA. When you go there, a couple of things are going to happen. If you're a new student, this is our Student Resource Center, okay? So the password is PWA, but this is our Student Resource Center. This is where the page normally starts. I've added some new stuff for you. But you can get a free trial to Clickfunnels if you don't have it. You can download all of our existing funnels. And what's really cool about this is you can go down here and you can get all these Partner with Anthony things that we've been building for the last 3, 4, 5 weeks. You can get them all right here, completely free. You can just click, 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 and download all those funnels. You'll have them ready. So when we get to that part of the PWA business, you've got it and it's ready to go. So all of that stuff is available for you right here on this page, okay? Again, if you don't have Partner with Anthony and if you had trouble getting it, you can get it right here using this link. You can also use this code to get access to any of these courses and get $500 off. It will only work on one per email. So if you are buying something, it will only work on one of those. We don't do it on all of them. So you just choose whichever one you want and it will work. So that's what you can do. Let's see. That's what you can do for getting started, finding your credits, all of that good stuff. This should have, well, you don't even really need the enrollment link anymore because you can just click it right here. So all you got to do is go to the link here for the funnels, type in the password PWA, and then you can actually click over here on the Partner with Anthony program. Now, the $500 discount only works on the courses that are in there. What's real simple is clicking on the specific links. Now, if you happen to have all of those, which I don't know how many people would have all of those, but if you happen to have all of those, then shoot me an email and I'm going to save your name. And if I confirm that you have all of those, then I will make sure that I take care of you. Also, I know it says purchase until 1/17. I'll update that. It's 2/17. So obviously it's in a couple days, right? And for those of you that have every single thing, if you email me, I'll hook you up. I'm going to save yours for the next product program, whatever that may be coming out. So it's 2/17. I can update that while we're here. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat box for me. I'm going to go in and fix where I made the mistake and put 1/17. I can't remember what month it is because I'm so tired. And I was just typing this out, so it's actually 2/17. So that should be updated now for you guys. So beautiful. Let's see. So I got it updated now on my end. Should say 2/17. So it's 2/17. So listen, if you got any questions, let me know. If you're having trouble getting enrolled, like I said, please just take your time. You can do it when we get off of here tonight. That's perfectly fine. Is there anybody that has had too much trouble getting enrolled? Just type the number 5 in. If you're trying to get enrolled and you're just having a hard time, it's not working for you. Okay, so let's see. All right, so a few people. All right, very good. So there's a few people. If you're having some issues, you can either, like I said, if you're getting duplicate transaction errors, you're probably going to need to use a different credit card eventually if it doesn't work for you. But really and truly, duplicate transaction means it already went through. So you should just wait and it should come through to you. Our process is still catching up. If you're getting just regular declines, okay, then obviously that's a different issue. That means you need to use a different credit card. Dawn, if it's not showing up for you in Morrison Education, that just means it still hasn't caught up for you yet. So don't worry. And like Karen says, the amounts pending on your credit card, you still have the duplicate transaction error. So no worries. Yours will eventually go through. It just takes a second. Let me ask and make sure. Do we have any pending? Some saying dupe. I'm just asking real fast and confirming that we've got everything caught up. So let's see. Lou, you probably used a different email address if you got a new password, so you might need email support, and we can merge those together. Okay, yeah. So we still have 325 pending deals. So that means like pending things running. So if you've got a dupe transaction, it's probably still going to run through. So don't try to order it again. Let's just put it this way: if you've had a duplicate transaction error, please don't try to order until tomorrow, okay? And now, if you haven't enrolled or you need to enroll, whatever, then go ahead and do that now. But if you have not, then it's really important, I think, to wait till tomorrow if you have a duplicate transaction error. This link's not going anywhere. So, you know, Jacqueline said she had a dupe transaction and now it went through. So exactly, it just takes some time. Look, next week, got some awesome stuff for you guys. We're going to get those solo ad emails, which you can start using for this. Please go through this program. How many of you are going to go through this program step by step, just like I said, and promise me you're not going to skip ahead? Okay? I see lots of yeses. Very good. Just do not skip ahead, okay? Because if you're super successful with this, I've got plans that will include bringing you out here, having you on some of our webinars, letting you teach some of the stuff, like really integrating you into some of the stuff we're doing, because there's just so much to be done. And I believe, you know, I believe that there's going to be an awesome opportunity, let's see, for everybody to make a lot of money. If you have made a lot of money with ClickFunnels, post it in our group. I know that there's a few people that have made a few grand. I want to share that with people because I think that's really powerful. And again, I apologize for my blow up earlier. No excuses, and I apologize. I will do better to be better. That's for sure. Passion's one thing, ignorance is another, and dropping F-bombs to 1,000 people is ignorance. So always good to know when you make mistakes and face them head on. So ignorant thing, I'm sorry. Shouldn't let people get under my skin. It ruins the opinions and the thoughts and the feelings and the vibe for the 999 other people that weren't doing insane, ridiculous stuff. So that's on me. I got to do better, and I will. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. I know I took 2 hours of your time. I'm sorry, but I wanted to make sure you understood everything and knew everything and we're good to go with everything. I just, my wife's going to kill me, but she's going to kill me for two things: for dropping an F-bomb to 1,000 people and for basically missing Valentine's Day with her. So she's not going to be a happy person right now, but that is the way life goes sometimes. So I'm sure that she will forgive me. At least I hope. So I still got a couple hours for the day, if you will, and so hopefully she will spend those hours with me and smile. So with that said, look, I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to leave this screen open for a second for you guys. Okay. You'll be able to go in again. It's go.vsc.com/funnel. Type in the password PWA. That'll let you in. You can click this link to get Partner with Anthony if you haven't got the link or whatever, if you need to do it in a little bit. You also can use this discount code, pick any of those courses, any of those softwares, any of those programs. I give you $500 off. If you have them all, and I can verify that, I will save your name and I'll give you $500 off of, or I'll find something, if there's something else you want that doesn't cost $500, I'll just activate it for you for free. Because it is unfair to people. There's probably not one person on here that has every single thing, but if that's you, then certainly I'm going to take care of you. That's what I'm here for. So I did it to be helpful, not to be a con artist. So we love true colors. But anyway, listen, thank you so much for being here. I can't wait. How many of you are going to be back next week? Just say yes if you're going to be back next week. I want to see lots of yeses, right? You'll be here with me next week. Look, lots and lots of you are in this program. In fact, it looks like all but maybe 100 people are enrolled, like literally 900 people. And I have a feeling that the rest are probably just having a hard time getting enrolled with the slowdowns and everything. So I think we're probably going to have a good chunk of people in here. And I'm telling you, when you go through this, it's going to crush. You're going to be able to sell it, put your links in. I'm just super, super excited about the opportunity. So hopefully you guys can feel that. Next week, we will we'll start another project, one that's complementary to this, but one that you do not have to buy at the end. There's no $7 charge at the end of the rainbow. So it is completely free. And for those of you that are new and this is your first time here, I mean, we rarely ever charge for anything on here. This is just pretty programmed. As you can see, I broke my servers. I need more RAM. Like this is just something that costs money to run. So, you know, $7 helps me pay for the maintenance of it. So anyway, go through the program. Do not send support tickets until you've gone through each module. So no support tickets unless you are on the module that was where they're actually talking about that. If you don't get your login emails or something, let us know. We'll do our best to clear them out tomorrow. So please don't freak out. I got to train my guys. They're going to kill me for having this many people using our CRM now. It's already hard enough with the ambassadors using it. And now I got lots more people using it. So that's going to be challenging, but we're going to do it. So listen, thank you so much for your time, everybody. Thanks for being here with me. I'll see you all next week. Do me a favor, go on Facebook, go to our Facebook group, leave me a hashtag PWA. If you follow me on Instagram, go to my first post on Instagram, give me a hashtag PWA. If you're excited about it, if you're ready to rock this, let's let everybody know it. Let me know it. Let me feel it. Hashtag PWA. And put that in the Facebook group, let everybody know, put it on Instagram. We're going to do this thing. We're going to do it really big together. And I think we're going to do awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. So again, thank you so much for being here. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. Hopefully you'll have a productive weekend. And in the next 3 days, you'll be 3 modules in to the Partner with Anthony program. Really take that course, go through it. And we're going to let you partner with me and let me do a lot of stuff for you so I can help you start earning some big commissions from these programs, just like I've done. I want to spread the wealth, help as many people as we possibly can. And I appreciate that. And I hope all of you do as well. So I'll see you all next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.